this radio alarm clock for a purpose. Now behave. Get up.
Exactly.
You are not sleeping. You are not dreaming. You might be sleeping, but you're not dreaming. All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. It is Thursday, May 21st, 2015. 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. 70 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Larry.
How bees you over there?
Good. How are you this morning?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Got a good show this morning. 7:35. A couple things I wanted to talk to you about. Rand Paul was filibustering to protest the Patriot Act.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about it. We've talked about it at length a long time ago. We've talked about it briefly recently. And my opinion of it, I think, is fair to say, changed greatly. And I would love to hear from some of you if you think it should still be there, if you think we should do away with it, or if there should be a element of it left in place, but changes should be made. I don't know. There are certain things. So we'll talk about that when we get there. It's kind of a serious topic. Tomorrow is fun day. It's Friday. We'll have fun today, though, as well. 8:35, we will talk about the news. Actually, we will not talk about the news. We'll read the news.
Yep.
So we talk about the news the rest of the day. But we actually just read the news for 25 minutes. For those 25 minutes, it's not us. It's just our voices. We're reading the news from the different news agencies that we subscribe to here at The Source. And we don't read the whole story. Not that we are leaving anything out intentionally to mislead you, but rather to give you the gist of the story so you can hear it and then read it for yourself if you're interested. Hank Whittier has a special 1-hour show today. Hank is, of course, the host of Veterans News. We do Veterans News every Thursday. We've been doing it over a decade now. And Hank is also the executive director of Vets Helping Vets. I have no idea how long he's been doing that, but it's probably, well, it is longer than he's been doing the radio show.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he's got a special hour show today. The VA is an important part of veterans in our community and around the country. Anyway, the VA clinic in Ocala has a great doctor in there. Well, they got many great doctors, but the one we know is Dr. Mark Knapp. He comes in with Hank now and then to give us a special presentation, and that's what he's doing today.
Yes.
So Dr. Mark Knapp on Hank's show for 1 hour today, 9 till 10. Brian Kenneth Swain at 10:05. Brian is an engineer, a 2-time pushcart pizza nominee. Not sure what that is.
Prize.
That's a prize?
Prize nominee.
What did I say?
Pizza.
Oh, I said pizza?
2-time pushcart pizza nominee.
I did, didn't I?
Did I really? I mean, I know I do typos. Did I really do that?
I did say pizza. I got pizza on my mind. He's a, okay, so a 2-time pushcart prize nominee. No wonder I didn't know what it meant.
Well, pizzas are
I still don't know what it means.
Right, but pizzas are in push carts. Those, umbrella rooms on the streets of New York for pizza and all that stuff.
They're
2-time push
are not usually umbrella rooms for pizza. I've never seen one.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
I was just guessing. You buy hot dogs on
You can buy hot dogs.
Pizza, too.
So it has nothing to do with any of that. Anyway, he's written a book called
hungry.
Sistina, a thriller mystery novel about the Sistine Chapel. He says, is there a middle ground between believers and atheists? I know the answer to that question. Believers and atheists are exactly the same. Let me explain what I mean by this.
Okay.
Atheists believe but don't know anything about God. Believe there is no God, but they don't know that there is no God. They just believe there is none.
Right.
Believers believe there is a God. They don't really know it. They just believe it.
Yes.
They see evidence of it. An atheist will tell you he sees evidence that there is no God.
Right.
I, as a believer, say, I see evidence that there is a God, so I believe there is one. Do I know it? Well, I feel like I know it, but if I tell you I know it, then I'm violating the commandment that says I shall not, what is it, false
witness against
I
my
haven't
God.
Personally, although this is up for, oh gosh, it gets deep, doesn't it?
It does.
But the point is, and I believe some people do know that there is a God. I'm just saying, for me personally.
Oh, I've never.
I believe it to the point where I feel like I know it. Gosh, it gets deep. Never mind.
It does.
I'll have that discussion with Brian Kenneth Swain.
Yep.
10:35. Ron Gold is the survivor of a head-on collision that left him paralyzed. He's the founder of something called Lean on Me. We. I need new glasses. I just got new glasses.
I know.
Lean on We, a network of extensively vetted caregivers available at your fingertips. So we'll have a discussion with Ron at that time.
Yeah, he didn't have any when he had his crash. So
Didn't have any what?
caregivers.
Oh.
Because they weren't,
I thought you said
what he
fingertips.
needed. No. So he's helping others help themselves.
There you go. 11:05. Donna Naduk and Peter Kaminsky are coming into the studio. Donna is with the trauma program. She's the director over there at Ocala Health. And Peter Kaminsky is an emergency medical services coordinator at Ocala Health. They're coming in to speak to us about what they do. EMS week is this week, May 17th through May 23rd.
Yep.
Fun with Joe today. Who's sitting in for Joe today?
Anthony.
Anthony is sitting in with Joe. Good.
Anthony.
I have a quiz about silent P.
Oh.
Yes.
P-E.
No.
Oh,
Words that
okay.
start with P, but they're silent.
So I was going to say, I've never heard one.
Silent P's and getting some Z's. So I have words that start with
okay.
P and end with Z. And I have a bonus round today, too. Famous things that have
do?
happened in hotels. Yes, famous things that have happened in hotels.
Nice.
So because Anthony, of course, is the what is he? The manager?
He's the general manager.
The head guy over at Homewood Suites.
Yep, he's
by
the
Hilton.
general manager.
When Galen Unol is on, one of the things on late night last night with David Letterman, the last late night with David Letterman was Peyton Manning. So I want to bring that up as well.
Okay.
Football hero and star. And I think he was the favorite part of the show for David himself. It looked like it anyway.
I think so.
But today is, I don't know if you know this or not, but today is, there's a few national days. This is something I started doing recently. Today is National Memo Day. Now, the only time I ever write a memo, ever, is that little line on the bottom of a check, on the lower left-hand side of a check.
Yes.
And so I know that a memo could be a Post-it note, it could be just a note left on your desk or whatever, a memo. But I thought, wouldn't it be fun to see what people have written in the memo line? Because you could really embarrass somebody. Let's say you give the lawn guy a check. And in the memo line, you write something that would be very embarrassing for him or her. Right?
Yeah, like you look hot in those skivvies.
Yes.
Like
Here,
that.
I'm paying this $100 is for keeping our relationship a secret or something like that.
Right.
And you got to go to the bank with this thing. So I have some embarrassing and funny memo notes written on checks for Galen Unol as well.
Oh, nice.
That's funny. Today, in addition to being National Memo Day, it's World Meteorology Day. So thank your weatherman.
Wow. Thank you, Ken Nash.
It's also National Waitstaff Day. So give your waiter or waitress an extra tip. Go out to eat, maybe. Maybe you don't usually go out to eat. Give your waitstaff an extra tip. It's National Waitstaff Day.
Okay.
It's also National American Red Cross Founders Day. Red Cross Founders Day, yes. Clara Burton founded the American chapter of the Red Cross following her travel to Europe, which began in 1869.
Oh, gosh.
It's also National Strawberries and Cream Day.
Ooh, okay. There you go. I'm there.
So there's the food. There's usually a food involved with all these days, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. In the
Monday will be hot dog day.
In the talking points, Monday is hot dog day?
It'll be because that's
Memorial Day. Yes. Severe thunderstorm warnings happened yesterday. I don't even think I was aware of any of this, but the communities around us, including Lake County, had some wind. Did we have any of this at all?
I had nothing. In
Lake County, a welcome to Mount Dora sign was blown over by the severe wind.
Oh, my gosh.
Nickel-sized hail was reported in the Deltona and Oviedo. A storm moved offshore and dissipated with only a few light rain showers left, but I guess it was knocking on our door and then turned around or something.
Wow.
But severe thunderstorm warnings were issued very briefly yesterday for Central Florida, and then they were canceled.
Gosh,
I was just totally unaware of that. I'm not a Weather Channel watcher. Except when I'm on the road, then I watch the Weather Channel all the time.
Yeah, I was looking at the sky. I didn't see anything. That's my weather.
Yeah. SeaWorld changed their prices, by the way, going down from $75 to $5. Never,
To $5.
No.
Okay, I've got
Boy,
that.
I am
on
reading
tape.
wrong
it's,
today.
It's going with me to SeaWorld when I go
See,
tomorrow.
you can't make a mistake because otherwise you can't correct it. 75 to 70, they went down $5.
Okay.
The general ticket price will go from 95 to 97. What?
Oh, was that child?
Weekday passes.
75 to 70?
Was
a child 70?
I don't know. Well, we'll come back. We'll figure it out.
Fox News Radio. I'm Steve Rappaport. The end of an era.
I want to tell you one thing. I'll be honest with you. It's beginning to look like I'm not going to get the Tonight Show.
I don't think.
Courtesy CBS and Worldwide Pants Productions, David Letterman saying goodbye after 33 years on late night TV. Stephen Colbert takes over hosting The Late Show in September. An oil spill off the Central California coast doubling in size after a pipeline ruptured Tuesday, spilling thousands of gallons.
It's about 9 square miles of oil that's impacted the waterways. And it will continue to disperse over time and spread out due to the winds and currents.
Coast Guard Captain Jennifer Williams. A federal grand jury indicting the postal worker who landed a gyrocopter on the U.S. Capitol lawn. Douglas Hughes faces up to 9.5 years in prison if convicted on all counts. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from foxnews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy.